So the first kind of question when we jump into AI is, what is AI? What does it stand for? What does it mean? Where is it going? I mean, the answer is on the next slide, but this is the first question. What is AI? Like, what are some words that pop into your head when you hear AI? Throw anything out, or I will pick you. Okay. All right, clock is ticking.
Skynet.
Skynet. Skynet. What is Skynet? Like, where is it from?
From Terminator.
From Terminator. So in movies, we see AI. What did Skynet do?
Started sentient and started killing people.
Okay, yeah, so sentience, right? For those who haven't watched Terminator, Skynet is an artificial intelligence system that decides that like humans totally suck and it just kills all the humans. That's very reductionist. That's a bit more complicated. But okay, AI, Skynet. What else do we have? Dan.
Her.
Her. Yeah. Okay. So who here has seen Her? Oh, nice. I love Her. It's a really good movie. For those who haven't, Dan, do you want to give us a very brief rundown? No, I'm up here for the rest of the day, man. Like, this is your chance. No? Okay. All right. So Her is about Joaquin Phoenix, and he gets the new Siri update, and he like falls in love with it. Okay. So we have Skynet. We have Her. Those are all movies. Any other examples of AI? Yes. Watson. Okay, so a real AI. And what does Watson do? He answers questions. Yeah, sometimes. But specifically, like where? Yeah, Jeopardy. And nowadays, Watson is used for all kinds of like medical research and diagnosis and stuff. So, AI. None of you guessed this, but it's alright, we'll get there. It's an area of computer science, right? So it's a field of study that's about the creation of machines, and specifically what we have here is to work and react like humans, right? But what we want is to create machines and programs that act intelligent, machines that demonstrate that like they know something or that they can do something. And it's not just the one thing every time, right? They can adapt dynamically. So AI is the study of that field of computing science. There's different fields, like subfields of AI. These are a couple of them: computer vision, natural language processing, and speech processing. When we talk about computer vision, we mean the ability for a computer to like identify an object or identify a scene, or identify like activities, like something that is happening, which is a bit more abstract. In an image. So if I show you an image of people playing soccer, right, a computer vision model would be able to say, hey, I see a soccer ball, or I see some grass, right? That's identifying objects. If I want to identify activities, the computer vision model might say, okay, because of the objects that I see, I'm looking at a soccer game, right? So those are the things that we do in our heads. We want to replicate that. And there's natural language processing. So what this is replicating the ability for like humans to look at a piece of text and understand what it says. And this is like natural language text. So if I look at the word ability of computers, I know that I'm talking about a computer and its ability, right? That's something that, again, humans do, computers don't naturally do. So we have to replicate that. And then the last one is speech processing. So this is about listening, right? It's what your ears and brain does. We hear words and we turn it into text. Speech processing is that. Where is AI used specifically? Well, it's kind of everywhere. Like, we don't really see it. That's the thing. It's like it's very underneath the surface for a lot of like applications that we use nowadays. One of them is Google Maps. So Google Maps, they use AI and all sorts of things, but specifically to update like addresses and street names based off of like the street view pictures, so that you don't have to call it, you know, Sally at Google Maps and be like, my street changed names, and you change it, it'll just change when the car passes by and gets a new picture of the road. We have Facebook. They use AI to analyze text posted by users. They use it to specifically suggest ads, which is, I mean, I think it's creepy, but they make good money off of it, so obviously there's some use in it. And they use AI for a couple other different things. Something that I noticed a little while ago is if you have like a really bad internet connection and you go on Facebook and you're on somebody's profile, as the images are like loading in, you'll see like text over some of like photos. Before the photos come in, there'll just be like a blue box with some text in it, and it'll say, this picture has a woman smiling, holding a baby. It's weird, and you don't notice it unless your Wi-Fi is like really slow, right? So luckily, at home, my Wi-Fi is horrible, so I see it all the time.